Hey guys, how y'all doing? BionicleSaurus here, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at the Papo Styracosaurus. This is a new acquisition to my collection. I didn't make an unboxing or any kind of announcement on my Facebook page or anything like that, mainly just because it's a single figure, but nonetheless, this is actually a fairly iconic figure, I would say, within the dinosaur collecting community, so let's get into talking about it. Overall, this figure just looks really good. The pose especially is quite eye-catching. It's incredibly active and dynamic. The coloration is also quite nice. I've complained several times before on this channel that so many of Papo's dinosaurs are very dull in color, but this figure certainly isn't. The entire model is covered in a really striking sort of pinkish peach sort of color with some more dark reddish pink along the back and on the head. There's also some bright green eye spots on the crest. To me at least, this figure is incredibly eye-catching and just looks gorgeous. So for overall appearance, I give this figure an A+. When it comes to detail, Papo never disappoints, and this particular figure is no exception to that rule. The entire thing is covered in individually sculpted scales, with a lot of other little bumps and spines and osteoderms and wrinkles to really make the detail and the texture of this figure pop. The paint job also keeps up with the detail very well, with lots of different accents of dark and light grays and browns, breaking up the pink color that covers the entire body. The head is especially well detailed, right down to the incredibly lifelike eyes. So for detail, I give this figure another A+. Now finally let's talk a little bit about accuracy. And while this figure does a lot better than some older Papo figures, even some newer ones, it's certainly not flawless. The head itself isn't quite the right shape. The crest really shouldn't curve upwards like this, rather it should simply go at the same slant as the top of the head. Also, the iconic nose horn is curved too far back. Another nitpick is that the outer two toes of the front feet shouldn't have hooves on them. The last small nitpick is that the tail definitely should be lengthened a bit, but the biggest issue with accuracy is the shrink wrapping. The orbit, the jaw, most of the other openings in the skull, the scapula, and the ilium are all far too defined and poke through the skin way more than they actually would have. Not to mention, all of the muscles are really popping and bulging in a very exaggerated way. So for accuracy, this figure receives a B+. And now for the final rating of this figure, which is a straight A. Despite the fact that it has a few accuracy issues, the detail and the beautiful appearance more than make up for that. Thanks for watching, and BionicleSaurus signing out.